What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of a million.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the newest video. You're probably still getting over that extremely thrilling upset win on Thursday Night Football to the Baltimore Ravens. That felt nice because this season for the entire first half was not going well at all, so to beat a possibly Super Bowl contending Ravens team obviously feels good. Now, a lot of you looking at this video are also probably like, okay, dude, like that win felt good, but come on, they're not actually going to make the playoffs. They're still 3-7 at the end of the day. Don't get your hopes up too much. And to that, yeah, you're still right. We're probably not actually going to make the playoffs. But honestly, I know this is kind of turning into a joke because I just keep saying it, but the schedule really is winnable down the stretch. Up next, you have at the Jets versus Carolina versus the Giants, then the bye week, and then versus the Jets. Those are all games that I think we can win if our defense continues to play the way it has. Our offense doesn't even have to play that well for those games. Well, actually, that's not true. They do need to play well. But, you know, like if our defense can play just as good as it did against the Ravens, those are games that you could definitely win. Now, the 3 games after that, the Saints on Monday Night Football on the road, at Tennessee in January, and then versus New England, those games are definitely a lot harder. Definitely hard to envision that we actually win all 3 of those games and in general win out and go 10-7, but it's not impossible. Like, keep in mind that the Saints still are working with a backup quarterback, Trevor Siemian. It's probably about to go downhill a little bit for them. Again, I think our defense could help us win that game. Now, their defense is also good, so our offense would really need to show up for that game, but I think they would come prepared if they knew the circumstances at least. The Tennessee game, obviously going to be a hard one, but we know Ryan Tannehill pretty well. And without Derrick Henry, they're definitely going to be a little more limited, and it's probably going to be a little easier to stop them. And I love Ryan Tannehill. He's always been one of my favorite players, so I don't want to take this as like, I'm a Tannehill hater. Like, he's always been one of my favorite players, and I think he does get way too much crap. But we have seen a lot of times where when the defenses do know how to limit the Titans, they kind of take away their main route to winning, and Tannehill actually kind of crumbles a little bit. If you just take away the run game, then it's kind of Tannehill against the secondary, which could possibly go in our favor. Now, you still got to get the ball moving, and it'll be cold up there in Tennessee. Not as cold as it is in other places, but I've been to Tennessee a few times because of family, and it does get cold. And then the game versus New England, that one is going to be at home, and we do usually win to the Patriots, but we do already have a win to the Patriots this season, so they're going to be playing hard. But again, defense can certainly stop this game. That's how the Dolphins and Patriots games always go at this point, is just these defensive games because they're like each other and they resemble each other. I went through a playoff machine. If you go 10-7, most likely you would make the playoffs, because I went through what I realistically think would happen. And if you go 10-7, you actually would make it, but you have to go 10-7. Like, again, I went through the scenarios. If you lose one more game, you're just out, unless we get that lucky, but I don't think we will. So if you go 10-7, you actually probably would make it on the very last week of the season. But we'll see. That win probably does spark a little bit of energy in this team, and we'll just see. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm just getting false hope like the Dolphins seem to always do to us? Or do you think this time it really could be different? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, fins up.